Hello everyone, welcome again to this channel. In case today is your first time of clicking to this channel, I so much appreciate that. I say thank you very much, and if you have not subscribed, please consider to do so by hitting that red button below that says subscribe. By the side there's a little bell, please try to turn it on. The essence of that bell is for you to get notified or update each time I upload a new video, so you will be the first to check it out. And if you have done that, may Almighty God bless you abundantly. And to my returning subscribers, I thank you so much for always coming by to watch my video. Each time I upload a new video, you click it to watch it. I say may Almighty God bless you and grant you all your heart desire. In this my channel, I'll be bringing a lot of stories, different types of videos, different types of story, like celebrity videos, stories, and government or tips, and also how to make your hair at home. So my people, if you want to enjoy all what I have just said, please turn that notification bell for more updates. And I say may Almighty God bless you abundantly. I'll be giving you current news, different types of videos, and today I brought to you a video. Please stay tuned as we watch the video together, and please don't forget after watching the video to share the video and drop your comment so I will know what you think about this video. Stay tuned as we watch the video.
The world of work is constantly changing, a transformation many relates to the advancement of digital technologies. The skills needed to be successful in the workforce of today are quite different from those of the past. As new roles come into being, future occupations now require completely new skills as other functions become obsolete. We're in the midst of the fourth industrial revolution, and its defining trait is connectivity and data. And just as experts have been predicting, we might be tilting to a time where we'll share our workplaces with artificial intelligences and bots. Hence, the need to start acquiring skills that'll help us stay ahead of the curve. Mercy George Igbafe, the founder of Lentor, shares with us why we should equip ourselves with the right skills.
Mercy, glad to have you on Tech Trends today.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. From the last time we had this conversation, I think that was in the heat of the pandemic, 2020, yes, to now. How have we improved when it comes to embracing e-skills?
There's been great news coming out of Africa. There's been great news from Sierra Leone. There's a young boy called Kevin that has innovated. There are great news coming. But I think I want to start with a quote by Albert Einstein that says the only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. So time is everything. Time is a game changer. And how do we make time more productive, more effective, more efficient? And that speaks to agile, which is what we spoke about the last time, the skill set to drive the fourth industrial revolution. There's been great news coming out of Africa, but there's been a lot of negative news as well coming out of Africa in terms of scam. I saw on Channel's report where the EFCC boss was saying that by 2030, almost 60-70% of our youth will be labeled criminals for internet fraud, because right now they're clamping down on all these fraudsters online. Why? Because we're still not learning the right skills. We spend a lot of time online, but what are we doing is a big question.
So let's even start by looking at the economic landscape and also unemployment, right? How is it for you? How do you see the economic landscape in Nigeria today?
It's a very scary situation, but I know that even the government recognizes a problem. There's a heightened level of insecurity in Africa, especially in my country that I know. There's a heightened high level of unemployment, according to Nigerian Bureau of Statistics. The projection by the end of 2021, they projected that unemployment is going to dip into 40%, which is already worse. There's no job. Inflation is high. The cost of living, if we go back to the Maslow hierarchy of needs, everybody's at a survival mode at the moment. We're just trying to survive. There is no money, but things are getting higher and higher, and life is becoming more difficult for every African, especially Nigerian. I know for my country because I live here. So how can technology accelerate innovation, increase our GDPR, help a lot of our youth get gainful employment? What are the jobs in demand today? How can you learn those skills? What are the things that can make a lot of difference? One thing is clear: Africans want to learn. The skills that are highly sought after today are Scrum Masters. And what is Scrum really? It's under the framework of Agile that has 46 frameworks. So Scrum is one of them. There's Kanban, there's SAFe, there's even project management has now embedded Agile way of working into PMI. And a lot of us are not learning the relevant skill. And I understand why. Barrier to entry is equally a challenge. It's a major problem in Africa, because everybody sets up school just to exploit, not so much to educate, not so much to develop, not so much to build capacity, which is what we are lacking. We are creating opportunity as young people in Africa. How can we change that narrative? How can we help the young person say, scamming is not the only way? There are things that you can learn. Just being a data analyst, you can earn $70, $50 to $70 an hour, just sitting down, helping businesses, looking at their data, which we have tons of data in Africa, but we don't have the people with the skill set to be able to make sense of this data. And these jobs are highly sought after. Data analyst, cybersecurity expert, just name them. Product owner, business analyst, product managers. The list goes on, but we need the people to get the relevant skills to be able to deliver those jobs.
So let's try to bring us up to speed from what you have seen. Maybe you mentioned India or any part of Asia. How has the government played a role in some of those environments?
In China, for instance, I understand I've not been to China based on what was told. Within every 100 meters radius, there's a factory. They've created an enabling environment. So as an Asian, I would include Indians as well. So we go to school to pick up masters, MBA. We pride ourselves. I'm a BSc holder, MSc holder, MBA holder. But that's the reverse. All the call center that was migrated, this migration started like 15 years ago to India, for instance, having a call center there because labor is cheap. They started working within an agile environment. So they are developing skills of what it means to, okay, what do I need to do? There are processes put in place that I need to deliver a call. Answer this call. If it has to be escalated, I need to do the handoff. How do I do that? They have been trained. Many of them don't have BSc. So they start earning money in dollars. They start saving. By the time they are mature, they go back to school, pick up their MBA, which is a better way of working. So number one, the government has created an enabling environment for them to thrive, for them to learn. That's why investor would come. For investor to come into Africa, there has to be enabling environment. Now we have SMEs. We have businesses. We have a lot of tech giants. We have tech businesses. We have a lot of telcos. Telcos that we have. What kind of personnel that you have in your organization?
My final question to you is, I love how you've spoken so passionately, but my final question to you is, do you think that Africa can genuinely get to compete if we don't change our educational structure?
It's a must. That has to change. My daughter coming back and saying, "Mommy, I want to know anatomy of anatomy of an animal." Okay, what are you going to do with it? Right now, I'm in the process of teaching my children, all of us learning Mandarin. Why? China is dominating the world in terms of the global economy. Why are you not teaching your children Mandarin? Is any of our institution training Mandarin? Why are we focused on coding? And it's so annoying. You will go to a school and you say, "Do you have a tech lab?" They say, "Yes." What are you teaching them? They will say Scratch. A 4-year-old between 4 to 10 can develop a product that is shipped down to Africa. How many African children can do that? So our educational system has to be overhauled. But I'm not saying do it in a bang. Take it iteratively. Collaborate with organizations like Lento. Let us help work with this framework, what they are learning. It's okay to learn mathematics, English, biology, but they need to understand what it means to think out of the box, to create products that can wheel. So it's important we wake up today and start knowing that things are changing. Our young people need to be engaged. We need to collaborate with the government and be able to start offering training that is going to change and get them to earning money. There's a difference. Building capacity in apprenticeship. We keep focusing on apprenticeship. There's nothing wrong with it. But we need to focus on the skills that can drive that economy.